Galera, nesse exato momento a gente vai estar acompanhando Godly versus Radish. Dois players muito reconhecidos na comunidade, sabem jogar pra caramba. E eles não vão deixar esse set barato, hein? Seguinte, pessoal, não esquece de dar uma olhadinha nos comentários fixados, que eu tô fazendo vídeo pra vocês nas redes sociais, tá? Tô trazendo 2 vídeos por dia. Se vocês quiserem ver e seguir lá, eu vou ficar muito feliz, tá bom? Um beijo. Bora lá.
For just a second, comes back on with the down as well. They're just moving all over each other.
Yeah, absolutely. And Godly immediately swapping over to the gauntlets. That's the one thing that connects his two legends together. Wushang and Mordex both having the gauntlets, and Godly showing out here. Gets the side light after and the side.
Caraca, nice esse light, sério, mano.
Tap it in with the side air, doesn't find it, doesn't even need it. Radish unable to make it back, and Godly taking the first strike.
Not close enough, and this is exactly what we know. Godly, he was able to find the side light, he was able to get that edge guard, and he is looking to make it happen again. Waiting for that whiff, waiting for that opening.
The punish, guys.
Ever seen on that whiffed orb side sig. Godly finding that GC side light, landing back down to neutral. D-light down, looking for the jump call up, but does not find it.
Side light side air for Radish, not enough to confirm the KO yet. Looking for it high there, but Godly able to side air back to the wall. But Radish finding the down air to hit the wall there, and
Caraca, ele saiu do range do neutral air com o pulo da down sig, mano. Mano, que perfeito que foi.
And now all of a sudden it is completely even, picking up the orb, whiffing that D-light side. Okay, Godly slowing down the pace of the game for just a second. Waiting for misspacing that end light, a little bit unfortunate. Side light looking for the neutral, doesn't find it. D-light setting up a juggle. They're just exchanging hits, exchanging blows. Radish whiffing that recovery gives Godly an opening. And now when he has those gauntlets, PJ, what happens?
I mean, bad things happen to whoever's facing down the gauntlets, it seems. Radish with an end light there sends Godly away, keeping the space between the side air connects. The side light into side air does as well.
He's keeping the beast at bay. He is keeping him away, picking up the orb once again. Okay, goes out there, fakes his way back onto the stage. Down, no neutral follow-up. Recovery, able to scout that out and find that KO. Godly keeping himself steady in this game 1.
Even when Radish has the orb, he's able to find these connections, but Godly just seems that much more consistent at finding the KOs, even on these string weapons like Gauntlets and Scythe. Radish now looking for the boots conversion here off the downlight, whiffs it, and hasn't found any sort of work so far on the boots.
Eating that weapon toss. Godly looking for that neutral. You know he was fishing. And Radish just able to quickly clean up that stock with a side air. It is 1 stock apiece at the moment, but they're both playing nice and gently. Nobody's going in too quickly. End light into the D light as well. They're on top of each other. Side light coming out. No follow-up into the neutral quite yet. Side air just gently pushing Godly off stage. D light, they're just going blow for blow.
Absolutely nice dodge there. Playing the down light. Okay, side air doesn't find his connection. Radish now an opportunity to keep Godly off stage. The side air connects there, looking to start a juggle with the recovery. Godly not giving it to him and winning the scramble, looking to stack on top of the orb right now.
Holding on for just a second. Nice dodge up. Radish, though, not able to catch that landing with the side light. Again, this game is so even until he finds the recovery. Radish going for the high recovery, able to land onto the stage. Neutral, no GC end light. Oh my gosh, Godly.
Nossa.
He's not able to catch Radish going back down onto the ground. Whiffs another recovery.
Okay, side light sends off stage there. Weapon toss, but it doesn't get any momentum.
Mano, tá muito páreo isso. Não dá pra saber que... Ele tava sem dodge, mano.
Godly was able to find such a big start with stock number 1, but man, Radish took it back.
He's not just clutch, he is optimal, because I don't know if that side light side just by itself would have KO'd, so he got...
Vamos ver.
And then he was just ever so slightly able to put Godly into a bit more damage, and he was able to push him a little bit further towards the left, and so he secured that game.
Ih, não vai dar tempo. A gente vai voltar pra partida já.
Massive attempts, didn't see any massive plays. We're going to be running it right back to the same stage in this game 2, and Radish has taken a game off the indomitable Godly.
Yeah, the loser or the elimination side run has been major for Godly, and Radish now going to get something going, but looking down the boots here, and it's looking really, really tough. Going for the down air there, trying to flip the situation onto Godly off stage. Godly just comfortable holding that center stage versus Radish. The soft platform has been a problem for Godly to deal with so far.
Side light, no neutral follow-up. Radish just pushing him off stage with that side air, trying to patrol with that D-light. Not going to be able to find it though. Okay, backing off, coming in, coming out, just waiting for Godly to whiff a button, and Radish able to go ahead and get that punish. The recovery not scooping him up quite yet.
Okay, both of them expending their dodges. Radish can't find a way to confirm into any consistent edge guards. We'll see if that changes on the boots. Godly swapping over to the side with the weapon change now, looking to pick apart Radish. Gets the side light there, looking for the big pop-up into the recovery, doesn't find it, able to dodge through, but the signature
Nice punish.
Whiffing the side like at center stage, Godly taking the first stock.
Yeah, you can't whiff like that. You cannot whiff because then you're just a sitting duck, my friends. So going into this next stock, Godly going to be picking up the scythe now. Holding on, looking through the jump call out. Radish with an Enlight as it get off me. Okay, neutral Enlight.
Okay. Oh, barely the recovery, not able to reach Radish there, who's able to swat Godly back to center stage with that Cider. Another Cider sends Godly off stage. We've seen what the Orb can do off stage, especially towards the wall.
But you see how afraid he's being.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to get hit by that neutral. He doesn't want to get hit by a stage spike recovery. He is playing it so safe, but when you play it that safe, Godly gets back on. He is sweating, but that does not stop him. You can't
Jogou
stop
pra
Godly.
caramba, tá? Jogou muito.
Incredibly smart from Godly to go for a GC save.
Gente, eu já falei pra vocês do que eu tô criando conteúdo pra vocês. Eu não lembro se eu falei, velho, eu esqueci. Mas tá um comentário fixado, tá? Criando bastante conteúdo lá, 2 vídeos por dia.
Isn't entirely stock up against Gradish at the moment, so Gradish has a lot of work to make up. So, he's Boots. What does Boots like to do? Boots loves to carry you off stage. Will he do that up against Scythe? Well, we'll just have to go ahead and find out. He's going out there with the
Caraca.
downer. Was that a misplay? He goes out there, he gets hit once, twice, he gets put back off stage. Neutral, Gradish is able to finally put his feet back onto the stage. But Godly, he looks not pressured off stage.
Absolutely, side like there. Radish fighting back with the down air, just trying to make something out of nothing here. It's so difficult to really understand this, but in order to make this comeback, you need to take this stock off of Godly right now.
Slowing down the game for just a second, whiffing that Enlight. Sidelight going to be coming on out. Gradish going to be off stage. Enlight, no neutral, excited follow-up, excuse me. Oh, the Enlight ends up whiffing, and Godly just keeps on putting him off stage again and again. He keeps on coming out on top. The downer shoving him off stage.
Não volta, mano. Volta sim. Não volta, não. Volta sim!
Touches. He makes it back.
Ah, but it's not enough.
Não adiantou, não adiantou.
How do you make Godly
Bora.
unbeatable off stage?
Yeah, absolutely, because Godly just basically has free reign off stage. Well put, Dara, as we get into game number 3. Godly picking up some gauntlets, Radish on the Orb. We saw a lot of boots in the last game, realizing that the Orb was kind of struggling into some of these matchups, but now Godly starting off aggressive, sending Radish off stage, getting a little bit of punishment for it, but I love the idea. Keep it off stage, keep the variance high, don't let Radish slow down the pace of this match.
That's right, Radish not able to get that neutral, unfortunately going the wrong direction. Oh, they're just going blow for blow once again. Cider, he dashes into the D-late, but it ends up whiffing. Okay, Radish playing back for just a second, landing with the Cider, sidelight, Cider, true combo. Godly's off stage, uses a couple of jumps, able to make it back on, but Radish able to catch him landing with that neutral. The Enlight comes out, Godly's off stage, but Radish, nice weapon spawn, but oh no.
Goes for the big whiff there, gets punished by Godly's side air, and all of a sudden, Godly with another chance at life here on this first stock. As I say that, the recovery connects, doesn't confirm the KO, but the downlight into the recovery surely will as Radish takes the first stock. So far, the story of the set, whoever takes the first stock takes the game. I'd love to see a comeback happen here. Godly looking to make a to do that here.
Radish has been doing exactly what he needs to do, which is to keep gauntlets away, because look at what happens when Godly gets in. He gets that Enlight, looking through the D-Light. I cannot believe
Nice.
that Radish was able to sneak in past that Enlight. The recovery, not enough to KO off the top quite yet. Eating a side, Radish is getting a big lead for himself.
Ooh, waits out the dodge through. Godly very appropriately punishing that mix-up, and yeah, I mean, if Godly can continue to make those big strings happen on the gauntlets, read Radish's defensive game, it could be curtains for this set. Godly looking for the
Look at that
sideline there.
drift, Radish. Oh my gosh, that was such gentle, subtle movement. He was able to land back down nice and safe, but it does not matter. Godly looking for that Enlight. He's looking for the next hit, but he tosses away the scythe. He has a favorable weapon spawn. Was that intentional? I would like to say so.
Going for the Nair there. Radish picking up the Orb. You love to see that. Looking to create some space between against these gauntlets. Goes for the dash up, turn around, Enlight doesn't find it. Godly still trying to scramble to find some sort of open up here. Extend this damage lead into something is Radish's mission here. Cider sends off stage.
They're both playing so well at the
Okay.
moment. He goes for the side sig. Godly, though, he's able to flip the situation around, but Radish gets back onto the stage. No follow-up quite yet, though, off of that sidelight. Looking for the neutral, he doesn't find it. Dodging past the recovery, but Godly, every time he gets that sidelight, the clock is ticking on Radish's stock.
Godly's starting to read these dodge options off the sidelight very appropriately. It's looking scarier and scarier for Radish every time he gets it open up. Sidelight there, Godly reads the wrong option there. Dodge up and away. Sidelight.
Not enough to KO quite yet. Tosses out the weapon, forces the recovery, and he finds that unarmed recovery. Godly coming up with just the slightest lead at the moment, and Radish needs to close. If he picks up the boots, you know he wants that recovery, he wants that D-Light. Let's see if he can go ahead and find it. Godly, no weapon.
Okay, we got a connection to send Godly to the wall. Godly gets a hit, immediately dash jumps all the way, or chase dodges all the way to the other side, picks up some gauntlets. This matchup has not been good for Radish so far. Godly looking to punish him for it. Is going high, using that soft platform to kind of feint where he's going to land. Godly getting caught by the recovery, not enough to KO. Stuck on the wall now. Radish needing one hit to confirm here. Doesn't find it there. Godly won't give it to you easy.
Being behind Boots is the safest place to be. He was just behind the side, and now Godly still left weaponless, but he finds a neutral, and he's picking up that sight. And Radish, he needs that stock now. The side by itself from across the stage is not going to be enough. Godly gets back onto the stage. He's able to land successfully, and now let's see what happens. Side comes out, that's closing to the left side, and it is one.
Cara, tipo, o Radish joga muito bem, então eu não duvido nada dele conseguir, tá ligado? Virar essa partida.
We want to get that landing neutrally, some downers. You got to keep Godly away.
Godly picks up the gauntlets once again. We've been talking about it so much for a reason. Radish also fearing it as well. Dashing all the way to the corner, turn around, downlight to try to create some space. Down air there, looking to zone out Godly, especially when Godly doesn't have a soft platform to hide his head underneath.
Landing with the side, Godly able to find a whiff punish with that end light, picking up the sight, not able to get the in time with the downer though. Okay. Nice punish with the side light. Radish off stage. Good dodge though. Able to come back in with that end light. Not able to get the follow-up through exchanging hits again. This is just about as even as it can be. The side comes out. Godly's off stage. Will Radish be able to punish him? No, he puts him back off stage.
This is really bad, but a weapon toss gives Radish a chance at life there. The recovery sends Godly away. Dodging through.
Ah, mano, mentira. Mentira.
And Radish, he got called out. He got called out so hard, PJ. Godly is up 2-1. But I gotta say, this set, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a game 5.
I feel it too. It's been really close so far, but Godly definitely doesn't want that to happen. Radish fighting for his life to stay in BCX. Down right there, looking to create the juggle. Doesn't find it. GC sideline off stage, back to the center stage. Side air catches Godly, interrupts him.
Okay, looking for the neutral. Radish whiffing that side D-Light at neutral, and then into the recovery, gonna be whiffing that N-Sync, but it does not matter because look at the damage, PJ.
The Orb is putting in so much work versus Godly. Finally, a stacked opportunity, gets just a sidelight for it. A sidelight there, sends Radish away once again. Gets a big nair to pop Radish up, but can't extend the juggle. Side stick gets punished with a side air though.
You gotta watch out.
Oh no!
Lands with the dive kick, and now look at what happens. Radish is off stage. Well, Godly's off stage as well. He whiffs his own down air.
No.
Is that the stock? Yes, it will be. Radish gonna be coming up with a stock lead. He is tossing his weapon up and above the camera as high as possible just to make sure that it's gonna be there as a friend to help him out in just a little bit. So Godly finding a side, finding the double. Is Radish gonna be able to make it back onto the stage? Nope, because that weapon toss has other plans for you. 2 stocks, even and clean.
Yeah, I mean, just an immediate clap back from Godly off stage. Picks up a Scythe here now, though, into the boots. Radish has been relying so much on the Orb in this game to get some damage going, but now the boots are going to have to be the answer versus the Scythe. Ushering Godly back into the corner here. Godly fights his way back to center stage, but Radish is too on top of it. Does not give Godly any stage to work with. Soft platform moving, though.
Downer, Sider not gonna come out, but that's another downer. He's whiffing that D-Light. Godly though, he's able to catch that dodge.
Oh my goodness.
Damage, and he almost called out that jump too, but he was up a little bit too high. Neutral backs off. Godly, oh, he is smelling blood in the water. The way that he is catching every single defensive option.
Catches the nair there. Sweat beats from Radish, barely able to find some resources back on that soft platform. Nair there, dodge through, doesn't get punished. The dodge away. Well, correct read from Godly, not the correct spacing. Radish having Godly down on the wall there. The nair sends up again, and Godly just trying to find a way to get back to center stage. Radish won't give it up easily. Sidelight side air once again.
He's gonna keep putting him off stage as many times as it takes. Sidelight, Godly resetting on the platform, not even wanting to use up his own dodge. Goes for the GC sidelight, and it does not actually connect. Radish controlling the stage, going in, going out. Godly resets neutral, pushes Radish off stage, and calls out.
Caraca, mano. Os dois estão muito páreo, velho. Por mais que o Godly esteja levando a maioria, o Radish sempre faz alguma coisa pra conseguir voltar pro jogo.
N-Sync there trying to make a call out happen.
The neutral reversal.
That's a
You
really
gotta get
bad
back
reversal.
on.
Okay, side air there. Radish not punishing anything. The movement is so tight. He doesn't want to get punished for anything. You don't want to give Godly any extra credit to work with.
Radish being so patient here, just waiting. He's looking for that call out. He's looking for the daylight. Godly able to get a punish though. Radish, again, none of these recoveries are actually connecting. He is scrambling to be able to take the stock at the moment. He picks up the orb, so you know what he wants? He wants that side light. He wants that side. Is Godly going to give it up to him? Because he finds a neutral. He almost catches that dodge too.
No.
And like, neutral.
You just can't find anything to stick. You need a side light. You need a side air here as a Radish. You need to find this KO on the orb. Radish looking for the soft platform for some help. Won't
This is
find it
the
there.
untouchable Godly. This is when all of his opponents have struggled to get in against him.
Oh, what a catch! Trying to cross it back to center stage. There into GC and like the side air sends down. Radish, one more chance. And it won't...
Caraca, mano. Controlou muito bem, controlou muito bem. Não tem como. Jogou muito. É isso, gente. Vamos para as próximas partidas agora nos próximos vídeos. Tchau, tchau.
God mode activated.
God mode activated, that's right.